Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike Pagano here from Pagano BJJ. So today we're going to be working a knee slice pass going into a backside Ezekiel. All right, so my partner here is going to start out. We're going to start out in the open guard here. So I'm going to control his lapel with my right hand. My right knee is forward and I want to pull him to me, keeping him extra tight. My left hand controls the knee fabric. I start stepping and driving it down. Once that happens, my inside knee is going to cut to the mat. As that happens, I'm dropping my elbow along his chest line into his armpit and dropping my head. I get here, I lift the elbow, and I start sliding through, putting pressure on his ribs. I step that right leg out, I elevate my toes here. Now my hips are up. This helps me run the back. So now my left hand is going to cover the back, and I start circling. Once I get here, I lock my hands like I'm going for a head and arm. Immediately he's going to think it's a head and arm, so he blocks. Perfect. But there's space right here. So my left hand will shoot deep, 4 fingers inside. I punch, and I literally want to stab him in the neck with my pinky here. As I do that, I'm switching my knees. My right knee will come up into the back. My left leg drives across his hip. I drop my elbow, and I want to squeeze and breathe at the same time to get my tap. All right, so again, I start working my knee slice. I control right hand on the collar here, pulling him tight. Control the pant leg with my left hand. I step out, going for my knee slice. I drop my elbow down into the rib cage, staying tight. I lift this elbow. I slide my knee out, driving into his ribs, putting pressure. Boom. I'm based up on my foot. My hips are loaded. As I circle, I'm going to cover the back with my left hand and spin to the backside. I get here, I'm nice and tight with my left knee. I lock my hands for that head and arm. He goes to block, thinking it is going to be a head and arm choke. 4 fingers from my left hand goes deep in my sleeve. I punch it, I bring it around right here in the artery of his neck. That's where I want to stab down. 1. I switch my knees. My right knee comes up in the hip. My left leg goes up across his waistline. From here, I'm going to drop my elbow as I fall, squeeze, and breathe. And there we have our Ezekiel choke. Enjoy. Thank you, Adam.